I never knew that a man could live a limitless life, a life without limit. You know, as I began to study, as I continued to seek and I began to find, things began to come more clearer to me. And as I begin to understand how these things work, it's like sometimes you want to get angry, but then when you look back, I have to take responsibility at the same time for my actions. Yes, at one point in my life, I was just receiving because I did not know. And it was their responsibility to pass on what they know to the one who is coming behind them. Like I said, to train up a child in the way that they should go. So when they get older, they won't depart from it. Not blaming anyone today because I believe that was a season in my life or in our life as a child where we need someone to teach us, to show us the way, to build a foundation or a platform that we can build from. But as it has also reminds us, the divine creator, it reminds us to renew your mind. Renew is like going back to the original where it's all started. Now that you know better, you do better. Go back to that place, find yourself, and then tap into that which was given to you from the beginning and begin to live from that identity. We have to go back and find ourselves. And one of the hardest ways for me, I find out that I had to empty myself. In other words, all the things that I've learned, as I say, renew your mind. Be transformed by the renewal of your mind. You have to get rid of some things. You have to clean that thing so that you can see the original color, the original shape, the original material that is under all that dirt. So I had to go and I had to learn how to let go of some thoughts, let go of some teaching, even in church. The teaching that we have gotten in church, some of those teaching was so, I would say, misunderstood and transfer, passed down to us and to others. One of the biggest one in my life was money is the root of all evil. And I used to say consistently, I hate money. How can I hate something that that is here to serve me, to help me? I'm supposed to attract those things into my life. How can you attract something that you don't like? Likes attract likes. I had to begin to empty myself, and it takes courage to do that. You have to be courageous enough to say the things that I've learned because people are going to look at you. They're going to look at your action and they're going to question you. Some of them might even get mad at you because you stop doing the things that they're accustomed to see you doing, and they're doing it as well because at one time it was like normal to us. That was a normal way of living. Work hard, kill yourself. I mean, you got to work till your fingers bleed. They don't understand that thoughts create things. As a man think he becomes. And when you tell people that, some people, not all people, when you tell some people that, they look at you like you're crazy. They look at you like you're crazy. Why? It's because the way of life that they are living, it becomes normal to them. Work hard all your life. Wait until you retire and then you can start enjoy life. Some of them never made it to that point where they can enjoy the fruit of their labor. Today, I understand I had to get rid of a lot of those teaching, a lot of those things, that tradition that was passed down. I have to get rid of those things. Oh, money don't grow on tree. Who do you think you are? You think you're better than that one and this one? Do you think you didn't born with a gold spoon in your mouth? All these things that they have passed down and teach us and sometimes forced you. pressure you into believing it and begin to live like that. And then as we get older and we find out that those things was limits that we was placing on ourselves, matter of fact, we accept it from them. And also at a certain age, you have no choice but to accept it because you as a child, they're trying to teach you and you think that's the right way to go. And yes, it was the right way to go. Respect your elders, receive it. But when you get to a certain age, now you have to go back and you have to empty yourself out. Like it says, seek and you shall find. You shall know the truth and the truth will make you free. You got to free yourself. No one else is going to free you but you. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery, as the man said. None but ourselves can free our mind. It is up to you. You are limitless. You came into this world, you and I, with everything pertaining to life and godliness, which means that we can have whatever we want, do whatever we want, be whatever we want. I'm talking about respectfully. I'm talking about from a loving perspective because we are love. We are made in the image of love. We are spiritual beings. We are limitless. But the limits that we put on ourselves, it will manifest in our lives because as a man think he becomes, what a man sow, that's what he will reap. What he send out will come back to him. Your words are like seed. You put them in the ground, they will produce after their kind. That law, it never fails. So when I begin to find out that I can put the limits on, or I did put the limits on, and now I can take them off and to do whatever I want. Whether you want to be a millionaire, whether you want to be a parent, whether you want to be uh, a certain profession, whatever you desire, your health, you and I are the ones who putting the limits on ourselves, even when it comes to sickness. I've heard it so many times in churches that the devil is doing this. The devil is giving you that. The devil will cause you to do this. No, no, no. It is your mind. You made up your mind. You think in your mind. You decide that you're going to follow your dreams and your goals. The steps has already been laid out before you, and you decide in your mind that you're going to follow those steps because you know if you follow those steps, the first steps that you take is going to lead to another step and the next step to another step, and it's going to take you to your destination to achieve your goals and your dreams. Too many of us, especially we men, I mean, it happened to everybody, but I'm talking to married men who feel stuck in life, feel like every day they wake up, the first thing comes to their mind, how am I going to provide for my family? What my family need. There's nothing wrong with knowing what you need. You should know what you want in life. You should know what you want so that you can go after your dreams and goals. But you don't have to wake up every morning, the first thing on your mind, how am I going to provide today? Am I going to have enough? When we take the limits off and see ourselves limitless, we'll stop asking those questions and asking, how can I serve today? Because the more you give, the more it comes back to you. Whatever you sow, so you are finding yourself sowing the right seed. You will begin to sow the right seed so you will get the right harvest. Brothers, you don't have to kill yourself every day. So many men are living under that strain, pushing and trying to survive. There's nothing wrong with working hard. There is nothing wrong with putting in the effort. But like they said, work smarter, not harder. There is a way that you can do it. If you know that there is a way that you can do a certain thing, a better way, get it done just the same way, but easier. Once you take that way, I will take that route. I will take that route. It's the same thing when it comes to money. It's the same thing when it comes to your health. It's the same thing when it comes to your relationship. There is things that you have to do, yes, but there is a way to do it that will make it a whole lot better and a whole lot easier. Look, we are not here to control anyone's life. We are here to make sure that we do our part And as we do our part, it's like taking your piece of the puzzle, slam it on the table, the other person take their piece of the puzzle, put it on the table, and you create a beautiful picture. I had to make up my mind. I don't care who is angry at me, that I am going to live my life the way the Creator designed it to be, prosperous, without limits. We are spiritual beings. We can speak things, call things into existence. I'm not saying things can appear bam just like that. I truly believe that. I believe that. But I also think the ways, the steps is going to show up. The steps going to show up. When you don't even know how it's going to show up, it will show up for you. It will show up for you. You will see it because your mind is also focusing on where you're going. And because your mind is focusing on where you're going, guess what? You'll be able to see the steps as clear as day. So, my friend, if you have an opportunity to live a limitless life, won't you take it? Will you take it? First thing you have to do is to take the limits off. Become aware of the things that is holding you back. Examine your life. Think about what you have been told growing up. Think about those things and ask yourself, are they true? Look at your life. You got to be courageous enough to say, yes, that's not the life that I want. That is not the life that the Creator designed for you and for me. There is more to life. You have to empty yourself of all the things that you was taught growing up. Those things that is not helping you to get to the place where you want to go in life. Find someone who is teaching how to release, how to let go, how to renew your mind, how to change your thinking so that it will benefit you and help you to see yourself as the Creator see you. And you will see the steps clearly that is leading to what you want in life. You got to know what you want in life. Stop living below your means. That's why I teach a renewed mind. It will not just change the way you think, but it will lead to the place where your lifestyle will change as well. As a man think, he becomes. Transformation, lasting transformation will take place. You hear some people say, oh no, you can't have everything in life. Look, what do you want? You can have whatsoever you desire. And I'm not backing off from that at all. And I focus on myself. And as I learn, I share. As I experience, I share. I want to be the first partaker. I want to be the witness that can say, look at my life. And you can see the changes in my life. Because I truly believe we all can have life and have it more abundantly. Drive the car that you want, live in the house that you want, have the money to give and to spend on yourself and to bless someone else the way you want to. Not waking up every morning wondering, do I have enough? Do I have enough? Do I have enough? I don't know what I'm going to do. And wearing yourself out, making yourself sick because you're worrying. You got to learn how to cast your cares. Source, the divine one, is there for you. Ask and it shall be given. It never tell you to figure it out. Ask for it. The steps will show up. And if you are willing and take those steps, you will be unstoppable. All the things that you're seeking is already there for you from the beginning. The man that you are seeking to be, you are already that man. You was created like that from the beginning. It is for you now to examine, to be aware, to find it, and to step into your identity. Step into your identity. Live from your identity as the man that you were created to be. Empty yourself out. Let go of all that tradition and all the false teaching. about you can't, and the devil is doing this, and you will never be able to change, and you're it's too old and all that. That's limit that you are putting on yourself if you believe it, my friend. Look, thank you for watching. Keep watching because I'm going to continue to share videos like this because I truly believe it is my mindset that helps me to get where I'm at today. Because if I did follow through on the life that I was thinking about living, the action I was thinking about taking, my life would have been over by now. I'm here because I have a purpose and I'm going to live that limitless life because that's what source God, the creator, wants for you and I. See, I have given you everything pertaining to life and godliness. It's already there for you. I'm not preaching to you. That's the law. You came in already, have everything waiting for you. It was here before you came. You can have the profession, you can have the family, you can meet your soulmate, whatever you want. It is there for you if you only believe it. If you can believe it. So again, this is Nelson. I love you guys. And again, don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for more teaching like this.